Just turn. Solid contact. That ball flight lowered a little bit too. I really like that. Better. So, you were talking about your pause and you're talking about that. I noticed that one thing with you is you're still kind of camping back here when you're working through it. So we can actually, and you're talking about how you don't like a little pause at the top, okay? So we can actually take care of both of those issues at the exact same time, okay? So, and create more dynamic flow state type movement, okay? When you go up to the top, as you're approaching the top of your backswing, I want you to actually feel like you're going to push down into your lead foot, okay? So for you, your left foot is a right-hander. So it'll be up top and down. You see this movement right here in transition? Boom. That's going to get the pressure moving more up front and put you in a position where you're going to turn, okay? And we'll get you out of that lead foot in a second. But the first thing I want you to feel is just up top, freeze, and down into it in transition. And you'll notice that the lead side of my hip sits back in transition, right? So go ahead and set up for me real quick, okay? So when you're going from about here to here, I want you to feel that you are going this way. Boom. See how you're sitting into that lead foot? Well, no, you're going to do it. You're not. That's too early. That's too early. So from P3, when you set that club, that's when you're going to feel you're going to sit into that lead side. So let's sequence it up. Let's go. So this would be P2. Okay. This would be P3. This would be P4. So when you're going from P3 to P4, you can feel that you're going to sit in your lead side. And let's see what that looks like. So go up to P3 and stop. So lead arm parallel, stop there. Okay. Now get it back the rest of the way and sit into that lead foot. Cool. Cool. That's good. Now when you're doing that, feel like everything is turning around. There you go. Okay. Now see how you're just leaning? See how you're leaning?
Yeah.
Feel like it's this. Back. Better? No, you were starting to do it. Awkward. That's good. It is awkward. When you're used to just sitting on that back foot all day, it's very awkward. Okay, good, good. And then keep turning in your transition and go ahead and swing. There you go, good. Now, one more little rehearsal there, and then we're gonna try and make it a natural movement where you just keep going. Try and make it fluid from there. Go. Wow, okay. Okay, see how you're finishing on your front foot?
Yeah.
All right, try and make it one continuous motion real quick.
Like the whole thing?
Yep. Oh, that's different, huh?
It feels really different.
Yeah, and you feel like you're ending up on that front foot, huh?
Yeah. But...
So let me borrow this. Okay, so if you go up top and you're shallowing and the face gets open, that's the reason that you're early extending here, right? You dig in, you have good backswing structure, you dig in, and then you just fail to keep going around and just early extend it, and it gives you contact issues. And I mean, I've watched you hit like 5 balls I've been peaking, and they've gone everywhere, right? You know, trying to time that up to square the face through impact, that can lead to a 55-way miss, right? Not a 2-way miss, you can go anywhere, right? So the key is, you know, some players are gonna go up here and add that flexion into their wrist to get that to match backline, right? But you shallow it well, like adding flexion, you know, that torques the shaft and can get that to fall behind. So if you're a player who's kind of steep, I like a player developing that movement. But for someone like you, I would just put you in a stronger grip. Like your neutrals can be right now, you can afford to get that stronger. And anytime I strengthen my grip, like if I'm here and I push it forward with a neutral wrist, right, my face is open, right? If I get in here and I strengthen and I just went too far, neutral wrist, that face is now square. You see the difference between the two? So we're gonna get in here, try and strengthen it up a little bit more. Get those V's pointed over here. I don't have to put it on, I don't think. Let's just see. Yeah, why don't we try and make a couple swings here where you work that face angle.
Okay.
Okay, so it went left. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Keep that feel, but it flighted down. All right. So we just looked at your swing, and there's a couple things that I would talk to you about, okay? The two main concerns that I have. First off is how your pressure moves in the backswing, and then a tilt you have, okay? So you lay the shaft down in a unique way, and I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave it alone, okay?
So lay it down,
there's a little bit of a tilt. There's a little bit of an offsetting tilt to get you to lay it down. You tilt this way because of where you take your arms. But I think if we change, first off, you're kind of bumping off the golf ball pretty far in the backswing, okay? Now, do you struggle with chunks at all?
All the time.
All the time.
That's my thing.
That's what I was thinking at, because you are staying behind the golf ball and kind of flipping at it. I want you to get more on top of it. And if you're gonna bump a little bit, when you're doing that, I'm okay. I just need the chest to get back on top of the golf ball with your pattern, okay? So when you go up, I want you to feel like this right leg is going to extend in the backswing, okay? Right now your pressure's moving this way. Feel like you're going to push up in the backswing, okay? Now, another thing, when you're doing that, Ed was just talking about this, and I like this for you. Feel like you're going to get a little bit more tilt down to the golf ball on the shoulder. So I don't need you to really dig in with your pelvis, right? I'm not looking for you to start feeling like you're going down like this to the golf ball. I want you to feel like when you're pushing everything up, you can feel it either way, okay? This right shoulder is gonna move more up in the backswing, and then from there, that's gonna create more of an inclination in your shoulder. See how my lead shoulder's pointing down? That's the feel we're gonna get. Lead leg up, extending. Feel like the trail shoulder's going up. If you struggle with that, we can change that feel. We're gonna go straight up. Come back for me. Good. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that. We'll leave that shoulder alone, okay? We're gonna let you shallow the shaft the same way you do, but I want you pushing out from center so we can get a little bit more in front of it and we can get a little bit more compression, okay?
Pushing out from center
Meaning I want you to start your transition from here versus back here, okay? So one more time, head up top, take this hip back. Beautiful. That's exactly where I want you to get at the top of your backswing. Yep, just turn. Solid contact. That ball flight lowered a little bit too. I really like that. So that's your feel. I want you to sit there and give me a bunch of rehearsals before you actually go out and try and hit that golf ball, okay? Hey guys, if you like this video, click like, subscribe. I come out with new content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thank you.